Hi, we are the Gold Team. We have done this project for Navigare to help them target the millennial market for yachting. Most people have heard of Fire Festival. It was a music festival on a private island that was supposed to have some of the most influential names in attendance. The festival failed terribly, but successfully tricked many people into buying tickets due to their presence on social media. Although it failed in the end, it taught us something, the power of marketing. We believe that Navigar could look at Fire's marketing techniques to captivate a millennial audience. We have looked into what millennials are currently doing and found good news. Millennials are traveling. 82% of millennials went on vacation in 2019. They do what is called microcationing, which is an average of 4 days. It allows them to easily get time off from work and travel more for less money. Also, smartphones play an essential part in booking vacations. 66% of millennials book vacations on their phones, and 74% use their phones for research. Thinking back to Fire Festival, people were able to see influencers talk about the festival and buy tickets straight from their phone. Navigar should remember this information when assessing their mobile customer experience. Now, Destin will share a little bit more about Navigar.
Navigare is a fairly small company in the BVI. They only have 6 sailboat charters, 43 catamaran charters, and 2 luxury cruise charters. Navigare has 100 plus full-time employees and during peak seasons has up to 200 employees. Navigare has 8 naval bases, the BVI, Croatia, Greece, Spain, Sweden, Thailand, Turkey, and the USA. It's an experience for you and your closest friends. Now here's Nathaniel with some information about the industry data.
To start off, the average Caribbean yacht charter customer is over 55 years old. In more optimistic news, Transparency Market Research predicted that the yacht charter industry will grow to about $25.5 billion by 2027. Unfortunately, recent events that may have negatively impacted how fast the industry will grow. Back in 2018, total charter weeks declined by about a third due to the devastating hurricanes in the fall of the previous year. It is important to note that the hurricanes mostly affected the Caribbean. However, the COVID-19 global pandemic has impacted almost every nation in the world, whether directly or indirectly. Our team fears that many current and potential customers may be unwilling to travel and book charters due to both fears of COVID-19 and any economic downturn resulting from the mass shutdown of businesses. Paige will now go into detail about what we believe to be Navigare's true competitors, cruise lines.
Our group found that other yacht companies were really not something for us to worry about because they are all structured in the same manner. The biggest competition is cruises. In our survey of 88 people, 41 have been on a cruise and only 21 have been on a yacht. Although Navigare's price seems high, this is a fully crewed experience, which would be better than the experience you would get on a cruise. A lot of things come to mind when you think of cruises. They're crowded with unpleasant people, the food is subpar, and you're stuck to the cruise line schedule. With Navigare, you can create your own personal route, have the privacy you desire, have a chef that caters the food to your liking, and with the recent pandemic, you do not need to worry about the germs you will come in contact with. When booking with Navigare, you are getting a priceless experience worthy of bragging to others about, while cruises leave something to be desired. Brent is now going to discuss our SWOT analysis, which helped us come up with strategies.
As we take a look at the SWOT analysis here, some strengths, Navigare has a sizable and diverse fleet that allows them to cater to a variety of different customer preferences. They also have their own mobile app and offer customers that peace of mind guarantee, which includes a 4-hour emergency response time no matter where they are. They also have strong positive reviews on TripAdvisor with a 5 out of 5 star earned rating for their BVI vacations. Some weaknesses we did notice is they do not offer onboard activities like their main competitors, cruise lines, do. Their mobile site is difficult to use and would not let us book a vacation, and their online presence is also lacking. Some opportunities that we have seen would be forming partnerships with local businesses, and the BVI is a way for Navigare to offer their customers a unique experience not found on cruise lines. They should engage social media followers and influencers more often to get people talking about their vacations. Encouraging satisfied customers to post about their vacations utilizing a hashtag Navigare could be a great way to generate publicity online. The strongest threat to Navigare is competition from other businesses. Cruise lines and other yacht chartering businesses have a strong reputation and a long history that will be tough to counter. Maintaining a positive reputation can also be challenging, as a single unsatisfied customer can cause huge problems if their complaints are not addressed. Here, Paige will talk about some strategies that can help with these issues.
How do we think Navigare can go above and beyond in competing with cruises? First, we want to start with the booking process. When booking a vacation, people do not want to be surprised by hidden fees. Navigare should show the price with the fees before people have to waste their time going through the booking process to see what the price actually is. Gaining the trust of the customer is everything, and upfront pricing will assist in that. In an article in MarketWatch, it is stated many millennials are coping with rising student debt that have reached $1.5 trillion for all generations, high rents, and wages that don't stack up next to Generation X and baby boomers. On a cruise, there's the option to book per person. Navigare should implement that type of booking strategy for groups of people who may want a vacation together. No one wants to put the entire vacation they're booking with their friends on their own credit card, so this will make them more comfortable in the booking process. Lastly, the Navigare app is a great tool to use after one books their vacation, but it should be used in the booking process as well. As stated before, 66% of millennials book their trip using their smartphone. It's important to tailor the booking process with that idea in mind. Navigare can also have people rate their experiences, such as restaurants they visit during their vacations and their yacht rental. Having a local airport in St. Pete is a huge strong suit for Navigare in our opinion. St. Pete often uses the saying, keep St. Pete local, and by teaming up with local airports to book flights, we feel they will not only help the St. Pete economy, but make the booking experience more convenient for locals. Brent will now be discussing how we can give customers a vacation they will not forget.
Some other small suggestions that we have for Navigare to implement would be the addition of a small and discreet welcome card that has the Wi-Fi password to the yacht as well as some information about that particular boat, and conclude on the card with a suggested hashtag to utilize or an ad account. This will help boost the traffic to Navigare's page and ultimately will generate positive imagery and help to show how appealing these vacations really are. According to Vox.com, 33% of millennials are looking forward to hiring a travel agent within the next 2 years. We feel that Navigare can really take advantage of this by providing local excursions from the convenience of the Navigare website and app. 71% of Americans choose travel experiences that will give them a good story to tell, and a surprising 40% of Americans confess that they want people to be impressed by their vacation holidays. With the help of local partnerships, they can give customers that picture-perfect vacation they are looking for by showing them things only people who would live there would know about. Now Kyle will talk to you about some social media marketing ideas.
Navigare needs to increase the quantity and quality of their digital marketing. By using search engine optimization and targeted online ads, Navigare will be better able to target potential customers. Businesses nowadays need to have a strong social media presence if they want to thrive. Navigare should be posting on their social media accounts at least once a day and should make every effort to engage with followers on those platforms. Using a social media management software like Hootsuite could make this easier. The posts themselves should promote the unique on- and off-board activities that customers could only get on a Navigare yachting vacation. Navigare should also take advantage of online influencer promotion, especially utilizing local St. Pete influencers. Millennials trust influencer promotion more than other forms of advertisement, which is why 72% of major brands stated that they were utilizing online influencers. On top of that, 74% of consumers make purchasing decisions based on social media, and nearly 50% of millennials admit to overspending to impress their social media networks. These statistics show that a luxury vacation provider like Navigare has a lot to gain from using strong social media promotion. Like Fire Festival, Navigare can use these marketing tactics to attract millennials and strengthen their brand. We're going to take the rest of 2020 to implement these strategies since the current pandemic is putting life on hold, and we'll start 2021 off with a fresh start. We believe that Kylie is the most important persona for Navigare to pursue. She's an Instagram influencer who discovers Navigare after she sees another influencer posting about their yachting vacation. Afterwards, she visits Navigare's profile, sees photos of other people enjoying vacations, and decides that she wants to take one too. She reaches out to Navigare and makes a deal with them for a weekend microcation in the BVI in exchange for promoting them to her followers. Kylie goes on her fully crewed yacht vacation and gets to experience the world-class customer service Navigare offers. She takes advantage of Navigare's partnerships with local businesses and goes snorkeling, jet skiing, and even has an onboard massage therapist appointment. Kylie has an incredible time on her microcation and makes multiple posts and vlogs about her experience. She uses Navigare's hashtags and adds Navigare's accounts in her posts. Her content is liked and shared by her 250,000 followers, and she personally tells her other influencer friends about her experience. As a result of Kylie's promotion, Navigare sees an increase in social media followers and booking inquiries. They also have other influencers asking to make similar deals with them. Kylie shows the snowball effect that influencer promotion could have for Navigare. Kylie and the persona she represents is the key to reaching other millennial personas. Here are 2 examples of social media posts that could improve Navigare's social media presence. On the left, we have an example post from Kylie, our Instagram influencer persona. She highlights one of the activities Navigare offers customers on their yachts. Kylie has a lot more followers and engagement than Navigare does, so her social media promotion is more effective than what Navigare could do on their own. On the right, we have an example of a post Navigare could use to increase engagement and get people interested in booking a trip. It shows someone actively engaged in a fun and unique activity and asks followers a question which can generate content for Navigare without effort on their end. We believe posts like these will help increase Navigare's social media following and the number of booking by millennials. Now Paige will go over what we see as the future for Navigare.
Fire Festival taught us that the power of influencers is real, and with that power, it helped us come up with ways for Navigare to succeed in marketing to millennials, teaching us how to use social media to our advantage. With small touches, Navigare can create a memorable experience that will keep their customers coming back for more. This project taught us a tremendous amount, and Brent is going to discuss that now.
One thing that our whole team learned was how to do research and development and dive into a business that we had no idea about and develop solutions to problems that we may not even have known about. Even though this project was a lot of work, we think the skills that we learned are priceless. Due to the coronavirus putting us all in a difficult spot, it forced us to even more rely on each other, making us learn how to work together when there's a huge pandemic. We would recommend to future students that teamwork and communication is the most essential part of getting this group project completed. With the teamwork and research that we have displayed, we think that we are going to give Navigare some good ideas to implement once this pandemic is over. Thank you.